Guys, it's been like 2 weeks too long. I have not abandoned you. I promise. It's just been a lot going on. If you guys follow me on socials, which some of you do, it's just between my best friend's birthday and like everything else going on. But excuses. I'm not big on excuses. I'm here. I'm here for you. I see you guys have been checking out some of my other games. You guys have been checking out my reels, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much. Even like the YouTube shorts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm also not one for a lot of introductions. You guys already know what it is. If you are liking the video, liking the vibe, go ahead, like and subscribe. I always appreciate you. But I want to jump into this game, and it's called See You Tomorrow. Or no, it's called Let's Meet Tomorrow. My bad. It's called Let's Meet Tomorrow. So basically, after countless nights spent talking online, me and my online friend Silas are finally meeting. We're finally meeting. But of course, you guys always know there's a catch. Something feels off. Go figure, that's my luck, right? So, what's off? I don't know. I don't even know if this is the right person or whatever the case may be. I'm excited. You're coming along with me. We're going to see what's going on with Silas. Okay? And Let's Meet Tomorrow. Here he is. And let's start. Okay? So this work of fiction was made in 24 hours. Shout out to the developer. I will put the link down for the game below. Any resemblance to actual events or persons is coincidental. Also remember, this one is important. I skipped way too fast on that one. Stranger danger. Remember that. Don't get catfished out here, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's 2026. If you out here getting catfish, that's on you. All right, choose my character's name. Jadybug. Oh, you're welcome. All right, let's enjoy this game. I just want to know what's up with my boo Silas. All right. The street was busy today. Too busy. I stand by the bookstore, fidgeting with the strap of my bag. Late afternoon light spills across the pavement, catching on metal railings and shop windows. People blur past me, some in pairs, others alone, faces half lit by the glow of their phones. I check mine for the fourth time in a minute, maybe fifth. The last message from this morning stares back at me. Silas, see you at 5. Can't wait. Oh, so, all right. We're already at the point where we've already decided to meet. Okay. My stomach flips. I shouldn't be this nervous. It's just Silas. The same Silas who sends me dumb memes at night, complains about his job, and listens when I spiral about my own crap. The one who confessed not too long ago that he hated how he looked in photos and how he never showed his face online because of it. Oh, God. Sis. So, he's never shown his face online, so I've never seen his face? Have we only been messaging? We haven't even been FaceTiming? My fault. This is my fault. I knew what his hair looked like, though. They were freshly dyed in pale blonde. He sent me a picture of it last week, his face hidden behind his phone. I deserve everything coming my way. He also told me how I could spot him. He was supposed to wear an oversized purple hoodie, that's my favorite color, and didn't forget to joke about how it made him look like a giant eggplant. I take my eyes off my screen to scan the crowd again, my fingers twitching against my phone. We'd agreed to meet in front of the bookstore near his hotel. I thought it would be fine, simple, just two people meeting after talking online for so long. But now, standing here, I'm not so sure anymore. Would I be able to find him? And if I don't, would he recognize me? Have I sent him pictures? Does he know what I look like? Oh, brother. And as if my thoughts were perfectly timed, I spot him in the crowd. A figure standing a little apart from the others, looking slightly lost, like he's searching for something, or in that case, someone. A jolt of recognition hits me. I can't see his face yet, but his blonde hair, that must be him. Oh, okay, he's like a cutie pie, though. So, Why hasn't he shown his face? Anyway, I take a long breath that doesn't quite steady my heart and start walking towards him, feeling the distance between us shrink with every step I make. He still doesn't notice me until I'm nearly right in front of him. Hey. Oh, maybe not like that. Hey, like, no, that was such an ugly hey. Anyway, he turns and our eyes meet. He's cute. What? No, I don't understand. I freeze for a moment, searching his expression anxiously for any sign of the guy I had spent so long talking to online. He smiles, a little awkwardly, but it's a smile that makes my chest tighten in a way I wasn't prepared for. Silas? Yeah, it's me. He laughs softly, almost nervously. I feel an odd sense of relief, but at the same time, something else flickers in my gut. It's probably just the nerves of meeting someone you used to chat with online in real life for the first time. Or maybe it's your intuition telling you, like, girl, something is wrong and you need to run. What did we all hear in the beginning of the game, guys? Stranger danger. You look just like your online model. He looks down for a second, almost bashful. You do too. But you already knew that, right? I laugh awkwardly. It all feels surreal. Maybe it's the years of seeing him as an anime profile. Oh my god. But his face almost doesn't fit. Not that I'm unhappy. It was shallow to be reassured by his face, but I know that I would have loved him anyway. He shifts on his feet, then glances around as if unsure where to start. So, sorry, I'm so nervous. My mind's just gone completely blank. Do you prefer if I call you by your name or by your pseudonym? You can use JD Bug. You made the effort to make the plane ticket to visit me. It wouldn't be right to keep calling me by my username. Right, imagine. I mean, that is my username. But, like, duh. Yeah, you're right. Hi, JD Bug. I'm really happy to see you. Oh, thank you, Silas. Do you mind if He hesitates for a second, then opens his arm to invite me to a hug. Oh, yeah, okay. A simple, tentative gesture, like he's not sure if it's okay. What do I do? Duh. We hugging him. What do you mean, don't hug him? Like, let's not make this awkward, right? My heart stutters in my chest. God, I've pictured this moment so many times. How it might feel to actually hold him, to feel his real warmth instead of cold pixels. I step in, wrapping my arms around him before I can overthink it. He smells like cheap fabric softener and airport coffee. His hoodie is soft, swallowing him whole like he said it would. He wore it because he knew that was my favorite color, y'all. Like, come on. A true romantic, right? He lets out a tiny breath, almost a laugh, as his arms close around me. Not too tight, just enough to make me feel great. The kind of hug you fall into. I could stay like this forever, or at least longer than what's probably socially acceptable for a first meeting. When we pull apart, I notice a flush on his cheeks. I clear my throat, desperate to cover up how warm my face feels. So I already have a crush on this guy, or like, I guess I already have a crush on this guy. You're taller than I thought you'd be. Oh my god, and he a tall king. Y'all. Cute, tall, are the only green flags I have. Sorry, y'all. I couldn't keep going. I'm so sorry. He laughs, a sound so much better in person than it ever was through voice messages. I get that a lot. He shifts his weight, glancing around, then back at me. I should probably apologize in advance if I act a little weird. Long flight, weird sleep, adrenaline, nerves, all that. It's fine. Honestly, I'm just really glad you're here. His smile softens at that, and for a second, it feels perfect, like this was always meant to happen. I glance toward the bookstore window, catching the reflection of us standing together in the glass. Wanna check out the store? The inside looks something out of a vampire movie. His face lights up. Hell yeah, seems cool. Lead the way. I wonder how like old we are right now. Oh. All right. We're already deep in the narrow aisles of the bookstore, the dusty scent of old pages thick in the air. The two of us have been quietly sifting through the shelves, peeking at those retail overstock copies with half-torn stickers and faded covers, trying to spot anything decent for cheap. Silas crouches down by the lower shelf to pull out a paperback with a creased spine and a slightly battered cover. His eyes brighten a little as he holds it up. What is it? Hey, have you read this one? I glance over and immediately laugh. Seriously? What? Silas, I made you put that on your to-read list like 6 months ago. Okay. We had a whole conversation about it because I was obsessed and you said I was being dramatic. He blinks, then grins, a little sheepishly. Oh, so that's why it looked familiar. I suppose you forgot about it and never read it then? What if I didn't? I can't believe you. I'm never rambling about books with you again. Oh, please do. I find it cute. Ooh. Sweet talker. Promise me you'll read this one at least. It's really good. Sure, I can even buy it now, so I have an excuse to read it on my flight back. I watch him flip over to check the back. I'm still grinning like an idiot because, God, he's actually here hanging out at the bookstore with me. I was still having a hard time acknowledging that it was real. Yay, I want a review when you're done. I decide to tease, nudging him lightly with my shoulder. Though, I have to ask, are you sure you'll have space for it? Huh? You showed me how tiny your suitcase was, like it's criminally small for a trip this long. He snorts a laugh, closing the book and holding it up like a prize. Okay, fair. It's definitely a clown suitcase, but in the worst case, I'll keep the book in my hands for the flight back. He looks at me, his grin softening just a little. All right, so I feel like this developer is gonna say, softening just a little, just like with Ren. I'm not gonna get started. Hold on. It's a nice souvenir to have of our time together anyway. And just like that, my stomach flutters again. Since the moment I spot him in a crowd, it's been a whirlwind of emotions I can hardly keep up with. Maybe I should take it as a sign to finally gather all my courage and tell him how I feel. Then, I hope you like the book. If you liked it, I'm sure I will too. By the time we step back up, I'm just trying to figure out what is the catch? What's the catch? What's the catch? By the time we step back out onto the street, the late afternoon glow has slightly cooled down. Silas has the book tucked under one arm, his fingers tapping absently against the cover as he glances over at me. Hey, it's a bit early, but you want to grab something to eat? I'm kind of starving. Yeah, sure. Any place in mind? He hums low in his throat, squinting up the street like he's weighing his options. What about milk? Now, I told you I'm starving. I said, yeah, I'm kind of starving. And you talking about milkshakes? Boy, I need food. Oh my God. Sure, that sounds good. Why? I'm hungry. Oh my God. Alrighty then, let's go. That's not gonna fill me up. I blinked, surprised to see him start walking without checking his phone. That's the catch. There we go. We got it. Because how do you know where the milkshake's at? How do you know what yard to go to? You know? Silas has never been here. How would he know which way to go? Even I didn't know where the store was. How do you know? Exactly. How do you even know where the shop is? You haven't checked your phone once. I checked it out this morning, actually. Kinda craved something sweet after the flight, so I looked up spots near the hotel while waiting for my room key. Figured I remembered the way. Lucky for us. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. Are y'all believing that? Because I'm not. Silas glances down, then without saying a word, he casually holds his hand out, palm up between us, like it's the most natural thing in the world. My chest tightens as I slip my hand into his. His fingers are warm, calloused in a way I didn't expect. His hand gently squeezes mine. His eyes stay fixed straight ahead, never meeting my gaze, but the faint smile curling at the corner of his mouth spoke on his behalf. "'Cause this man has been here before." The milkshake shop is small and bright, the kind of place that smells like syrup and sugar the second you step inside. Neon signs buzz softly above pastel-colored booth, and sunlight spills lazily across the floor through the big front windows. I slip off my jacket and bag, then settle myself into the booth across from Silas. Everything looks so good. Not that expensive either. This is a nice place. I might have to add it to my list of spots for future hangouts. You have great taste, Silas. When I glance up, I catch Silas staring. His head tilted over so slightly, eyes softening in a way I couldn't have been prepared for. Softening. That's the word. That's the word. The second our gazes meet, his cheek flushes, startled by the fact that I caught him in the act. He quickly looks away while rubbing his neck like it could erase the heat. Yeah. Order whatever you want. Don't mind if I do. You don't have to. Stop it. Why my characters always do this? They be like, "Oh, you don't have to. Girl, stop. Let him. He invited us here. Let him." I want to, because it's you. What? That's sweet, but I insist. Please. Nuh-uh. Thank you. I suggested the place. I'm paying. I'm not changing my mind, JDBug. Silas. Get whatever you want. I bite back a laugh and let him win this time. Why are we letting him win? What do you mean? Let him win. Girl, let him pay. Crazy. The waitress comes to our table. So, what would you like to order? I'll take... Oh, so I'm not gonna order food. It's a diner. Like, what about a burger? What about a chicken Caesar salad wrap and fries? Or like a chicken Caesar salad and fries. Girl, dinner. I have to go with chocolate milkshake. I don't like strawberry. I don't really care for vanilla unless it's a vanilla scent. But other than that, chocolate for sure. I'll go with chocolate, please. Not even like a cookies and cream. Not even like a whatever. Good call. Make it 2. Trying to match with me now? Figured if we're hanging out, we might as well get matching drinks. It's so dumb, but so sweet at the same time. It makes my chest bloom in the best way. The milkshakes arrived faster than I expected. A tall glass, thick and pastel pink, with a generous swirl of whipped cream. Here you go. This one is yours, and this one is mine. Although there isn't really any difference. Hold on, I should get a ruler to check. I chuckle and thank him, fiddling with the straw. A few minutes slips by as we let quiet linger, trading sparse and weightless words. Then, his phone vibrates against the table. As Silas's gaze drops to the screen, a frown appears instantly on his face. He stands up, scraping the chair loudly against the floor. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta take this. Walking out on the date. I guess you're gonna get to pay now, huh? Great. He's already moving before I can say anything. Seizing the moment when I'm sure he can no longer see me, I quickly get up from my seat. I head over to the counter. Like, why are you Princess Pay It Up? I don't understand. Like, what are we trying to prove right here? That we the man? I don't understand. I let my date said that he was going to pay. He gets up to take a phone call and I go, now's my chance. I'm gonna run up to the counter and pay ahead of time. I'm so baffled by this behavior. Girl, I'm over it. As I pocket the receipt, I noticed him turn around. His face drops. It takes him barely a second to scan the cafe, eyes darting from table to table. His whole posture stiffens, shoulders rigid, jaw clenched. Seeing him getting this anxious made me feel a stab of guilt. I hurried towards him and reached out to tap his shoulder. Hey, Jadybug. He flinches slightly, then his expression breaks, all that tension unraveling like it never existed. God. He lets out a breathy laugh. Sorry, I just thought you'd left the place. What? Why would I do that? We're hanging out. I thought I made things awkward and you escaped by the back door. That's not a funny joke. I blinked, surprised, then let out a nervous laugh. No, I'm having a good time. Don't worry. Okay, cool. Sorry, I overthink sometimes. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Had my ass just stayed in my seat and not tried to be Princess Pay It Up, then he wouldn't have did all that. See, whatever. We head back to the table together. The milkshakes have gone a little soft, but still tasted sweet when I finally took a sip. I know, you running to pay. Running to pay and not drinking. Like, y'all, for real? The conversation picks up again, lighter this time. The cafe starts to empty out. Outside, the daylight is finally dimming. I glance at Silas. Are you okay? I hesitate, then shrug, trying to play it casual. Yeah, just kinda bummed it's getting late, I guess. His expression softens immediately. Hey. He slightly leans forward, resting his elbows on the table. I force a smile. I let out a slow breath. Yeah, I'd like that. Like what? What did I miss? Hold on. What did I just miss? Silas watches me for a second, then stands up, stretching. Come on. What? We're going. Where? Let's walk back to the bookstore. It's nice outside. We might as well take a stroll rather than just sitting here until they kick us out. Yeah, okay. I grab my stuff and together we slip out the back into the fading evening light. He didn't say, "Oh, wait, let me pay the tab." Okay. Okay. Cash at me right now. The streets settle into a hush, bustle of the day, settling into something quieter. The kind of hour where everything feels a little softer, a little easier to say. Not that I'll actually say it. Not yet. But I'll walk beside him in silence for a little while longer. But isn't he on a longer trip? Like, why am I so sad? Aren't I just going to see him tomorrow? We made it back to the bookstore, but the place feels completely different now. The glow of the street lamps washes the storefront in a tired yellow light. The big display window is dark, a handwritten close sign hung slightly crooked against the glass. I linger there awkwardly, wishing I could rewind the day, do it over, and stretch it out a little longer. Silas seems to hesitate too, glancing at the store like he's waiting for something, but there's nothing left to wait for. A hollow feeling settles in my chest at the sight. I don't want this to be it. Not after everything. Not when the weight of the day feels like it's still hanging in the air between us. I'm confused. She said that he's on a long trip. Was he just stopping in my city for the day? That wasn't clarified. So, same place, same time tomorrow? He tries to sound casual, but there's a stiffness to his voice. And something in me just snaps. I step forward quickly, catching his hands in mine before I can talk myself out of it. My fingers grip his a little too tight, but I'm too nervous to care. Wait, I really like spending the day with you. His expression softens instantly, softens. And not just today. All those days we talked online, the stupid late night conversations, weird memes, random book rants. I laugh awkwardly. I don't know, it's just, it felt like we had something, and today kind of made me realize I like you, Silas. I've liked you for a while now. Silas blinks at me, stunned. Then he steps in. Oh, oh, well, he's better than Ren. It's soft at first, a little hesitant, but then his hand lifts up to cuff my cheek. Everything else falls away. When we pull apart, Silas's face is a little pink, his smile lopsided. I really like you too. Today's been one of the best days I've had in years. For a while there, I forgot about everything. I didn't think I'd have something like this again. There's something in his voice that makes my throat tighten. Whoa, girl, whoa. He has a hotel. Do you want to stay at my place tonight? I mean, please come to my place. Maybe we should have just given him the option. Or if he's on a long trip, maybe day 3, like say, hey, like by day 3, you know what, this has been really fun. Now you can come to my place. Day 1? Okay, I guess so. Yeah, I'd like that. We stayed there for a second longer, just standing in the quiet glow of the streetlights, hands still tangled. You know, I wasn't sure you'd even show up today. What? Why? I don't know, I just kept thinking maybe you decided it wasn't worth it. That meeting me in person would be disappointing or weird, or I trail off. I've been nervous about today for weeks, but it's not because I didn't want to meet you. I was scared that you'd think I was weird or unlikable or something. He laughs softly. If you're weird, then I don't know what I am. I'm glad I came. Really, really glad, Ladybug. Wow, so what is the catch? I'm dying to know what the catch is. We keep back on walking, slower now. When we reach my place, we both hesitate at the bottom of the steps. So, this is your place. Yep, not that far from your hotel. At least you can go back if you need something. I hope I won't have to go back. Oh, I could have straightened up a little bit. Ooh, I could have straightened up just a little bit. As I push the door open, I wave towards the mess scattered around. Don't mind the clothes everywhere. I didn't expect you to come here tonight. I would have cleaned, though. It's alright. I'm pretty messy myself. No, this is not okay. Actually, this is absolutely not okay. And if I knew that my place was messy, then I should have not invited him over, hung out with him the next day, and then invited him over the next day after I cleaned up. Think smarter. And he's just like, oh, it's okay. It's not okay. And y'all don't accept stuff like that either, by the way. I take off my jacket by the door. Oh, by the way, my cat. I don't like cats. My cat might be hidden in my bedroom if you want to see her. Oh, can I check on her? Sure, second door after the bathroom. Wow, I'm just letting him roam free. Silas heads towards the bedroom while I step into the living room. I hear the faint creak of the bedroom door, followed by a curious meow. Making sure nothing's lying around, I spot my laptop on the coffee table. I hadn't checked it all day, so I move over to open it. A flood of notifications hit me. Almost 40 unread messages, all from Silas. 40? What? 40? What? Are these from when he was on the plane? My heart skips a beat. I quickly click on the first one. Hey, where are you? I'm getting worried. Oh, maybe this was when he was looking for me in the crowd? Another message pops up. Then another. All from Silas. The messages shift from lighthearted to urgent, something strange. Why aren't you responding? I'm starting to think something's wrong. Please, tell me you're alright. I'm sorry,
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm sorry my flight got canceled. I hope you didn't wait long. Who the hell is in my house? Who's in my house? Oh my. Why did these come to your laptop and not your phone? I don't have much Wi-Fi, but message me soon. Jadybug? A weird, uneasy feeling twists in my stomach. Why would he have sent me so many messages? I hear the bedroom door open again. She's cute. I think she likes me. I stare at my laptop. The last message from Silas on the screen. Something's going on? What the heck? Who are you? He's cute too. That's really disappointing. That's really disappointing. Who is that? And I pay for this man. And I know what y'all thinking. Girl, let it go. Let it go. It's just 2 milkshakes. 1 is the principal, and 2, I pay for a stranger that is lying about being my online friend. What? I quickly shut the laptop. Sorry. Work mail just came in. Kind of ruined my mood. I should answer it now because it's urgent. Do you mind? You can wait in the bedroom if you want. Silas looks a little puzzled, but nods, carrying the cat back. I scrutinize him as he walks away. The moment the bedroom door clicks shut, I waste no time opening the laptop. My hands trembling, I type a message to Silas. I just saw your messages. Why so many? What's going on? Almost instantly, a notification pops up. Sorry, I wasn't there to answer you. I'm trying to get a flight tomorrow. That makes my throat hurt. That makes my chest hurt. Sorry if I made you worry. I read the message over and over. It doesn't make sense. He wasn't here. He couldn't have been. Then who was with me? I freeze. The bedroom door creaks open again, slower this time. A low meow breaks the silence. Jesus Christ. Get out of the house. A calm, deep hum follows. Dread twists in my chest. Y'all, this makes me want to throw up. There is a stranger in my house. Hell, a stranger has been lying to me all day. Who... Exactly. Who is that? Who is that? The soft sound of the cat purring sends a chill through me. It's too calm, too normal. It feels wrong. My body tenses and anxiety shoots through me like a wave. I can hear the man, whoever he is, cooing at my cat, making her purr even louder. But I can't seem to pick up one foot, pick up the other foot, stand up, and skedaddle on out of there. She's crazy. My body won't obey me. My legs feel as if they're chained to the couch. My pulse thrums in my ear, but all I can do is sit there. My phone buzzes on the coffee table, but I don't dare look away from the bedroom door. Not yet. Afraid to even blink. My mind is racing through every possible scenario. The laptop screen is still open in front of me. The message from the real Silas, who seemingly went offline. Then, as if in a trance, I feel my hand slowly reach for my phone on the coffee table. My fingertips graze it, but I hesitate. The weight of the decision is suffocating, and my mind spins in circles when I could just, and I get it, like being in a situation like this, you know, being scared like that, your body freezes. But girl, get up, get out of the house, and just call 911. What do I do? All right. Y'all see how my option's up there, right? So I can confront the man. Absolutely not. That is probably the worst case scenario. You do not want to confront the man. I can get out and call the cops, like I said, because that's the smartest thing. Or I can just play along and keep the stranger in my house. But he might kill me. So I'm going to go with my realistic, logical suggestion. I'm going to get out and I'm going to call the cops. Thank you. The logical part of my brain clawed its way back to the surface. Move. Now. My fingers wrapped around my phone, clumsy and cold. I didn't even think about the charger still plugged in or the shoes abandoned near the door. My body just moved, driven by pure survival. I bolted to the front door, my heart beat a deafening drum in my ears. I didn't care if he heard, I didn't care if he followed, I needed to get out. I flung the door open, almost tripping over the threshold, the hallway beyond stretching out like a lifeline. I sprinted down the corridor, dialing emergency services with shaking hands. I kept looking back over my shoulder, my breath choked by anxiety flooding every part of my body, half expecting to see him standing there, smiling. But the door to my apartment remained closed. I didn't stop until I was out on the street, lungs burning, the night air cutting into my skin. The phone connected to the police, my phone cracking as I gave my address. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember when the officers arrived, nor what I did while waiting for them. I just remember that when I went back up with the cops, my cat was still there, with a note left on top of my open laptop. I had a great time today. Loved you, JD Bug. I truly did. But please, don't bring strangers home. Okay, so I got ending 2, escape. I'm kind of interested in the other endings. So let's see what happens actually. Hold on. Okay, so we're back at like the 3 options. For the one that I originally chose, I did get out and call the cops. I got ending 2, escape. Let's see what happens if we do option 1, confront the man. And just for reference, this is the absolute worst thing you could do. Let's confront him though. Maybe it was adrenaline, or maybe it was a death wish disguised as courage. Either way, I stood up. My legs felt like they were made of glass, each step toward the bedroom door sharp and fragile. My hand hovered over the handle, shaking. The air felt heavier near the threshold, like it was thick with something I wasn't supposed to breathe. And yet, I turned the knob. The door creaked open. He was crouched on the floor, scratching my cat behind her ears, a gentle smile on his lips. Just a little scary. But when he looked up at me, when our eyes met, everything changed. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Never in my life had I seen someone shift so completely, so instantly. The warmth was gone. The easy laughter, the harmless nervousness from earlier, gone. Vanished like a breath on a mirror. It was like watching someone drop a mask. It didn't just fall, it shattered against you. Suddenly, you're staring at something that's known you just enough to make your skin crawl. What replaced it wasn't even human. I don't know who he was. but I know he didn't intend for me to find out. For a split second, neither of us moved. Then he smiled. Not the smile from the cafe, or when we talked about books. Not the one he had when he told me he loved me too. Something else. Something sinister and deprived of any ounce of humanity. Ending 1. Okay, so fear. So I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. Oh, okay. Now, last one. I can play along? Okay. I don't know what broke inside me, but something did. Maybe it was the terror. Maybe it was the exhaustion. Maybe I just wanted this to not be true. I closed my eyes, sucking in a shaky breath, and pushed the laptop screen shut. It was probably just a prank. Or a misunderstanding. Maybe someone stole his phone. Yeah, people do that. I laughed, a brittle, hollow sound. This was Silas. At least, this was my boyfriend. I mean, look at him. He was playing with my cat. What kind of monster would do that? Well, I don't know. I stood up, smoothing out my clothes like I was about to have a normal night, and walked to the bedroom door. Everything's okay in there? Yeah, your cat's adorable. Thanks. Do you need anything? Outside of your lovely presence? Nothing. All right then. That night, we watched a movie, we laughed, we ordered food. I ignored the cold way his eyes would sometimes linger on me, like he was waiting for me to catch on. I never asked who he was. We didn't sleep together, but by the morning he was gone. Okay, ending 3, delusion. Oh, that's insane. Talk about a freaking mind blown. Oh my god. This game was so good. It was so good. All 3 endings, I'm not gonna lie. Ending 1, fear. Ooh, that one got me. Complete goosebumps. That was really, really good. Kudos. Round of applause to this developer. I will definitely be checking out more of their games. Again, if you haven't already, please go ahead, like, subscribe. Okay? That was Let's Meet Tomorrow. And I will see you guys in the next video.